My eyebrow routine is super simple. I only use 2 different products and they're both very affordable. This right here is my tried and true. It is one of the only gels that will hold my eyebrows, and it will literally have your brows stay in place all day long. I will go in and just apply the gel. I also go back through and apply it backwards. I know they're gonna look crazy for a minute, but that's okay. Trust the process. I will let this dry down for like a minute or so, just until it becomes a little bit tacky. And then I go and I just brush them upwards. Then I go in with this and I will just press them all down. At this point, I do let them dry for a good like 10 minutes or so. If you don't let them fully dry, they will not hold and your brow hairs will start to come up. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes or so. I'm now gonna go in with some makeup remover. Please do not skip this step. If you do not clean off the excess glue around your brows, it will show through your foundation and look not so good. So you just go along my brows. And this spot in my eyebrow is actually a scar from when I was little. I did not wax or pluck off my eyebrow in that spot. I was 1 or 2 and I was running around a coffee table and ran into the corner. And now I unfortunately have the scar that I constantly have to fill in. But surprisingly, this one is my good eyebrow. It didn't used to be. This one used to drive me literally insane. I could never get it looking good. So I will actually leave my brows like this until I finish the rest of my makeup. I like to just fill mine in last. The reason why I don't like to fill them in right now is because when I do go in with foundation, I don't want my foundation to get all over my brows because then I will have to go in anyway and fill them in again. So I am going to finish my makeup and I will be right back. Okay, so this is when I usually go in to fill in my brows. I'm gonna go in with my NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. This is the shade Espresso. This is gonna be a little bit difficult to do on camera, but the first thing that I do is I will draw a very faint line at the base of my brow, and I also do extend the tail just a little bit. This is when I just start filling them in. The tip of this pen is very fine, and so it makes it a lot easier to create hair-like strokes. I also start about mid-brow filling them in and do the front of my brow last. And I just keep going back and forth until I'm happy with how they look. I'm gonna fill in the front of my brow now. This is the hard part. You want to have a very light hand and you want to fill it in very lightly or else you'll end up with 2016 block eyebrows.
Spending chicken on pigeons, some things can